Welcome to the Sauce and Gravy channel. Johnny Mac here, the gravy guy. In this recipe, I'm going to walk you step by step through how to make a delicious, full-flavored brown gravy. Not just an ordinary gravy, I'm going to show you how to make a Cajun gravy. It's very versatile, full of spice, and loads of flavor. Begin by rounding up your ingredients. Finally, dice the veggies, mince the garlic, and drop 1 tablespoon or 14 grams of unsalted butter into the pan. Your burner, it should be over medium to high heat. When the butter's pretty much melted, you can start dropping in your veggies. 1/3 cup or 35 grams of celery. To this, you'll add 1/2 cup or 60 grams of a white onion. Valdelias or sweet onions, they also work really well. The last ingredient for this step of the process, red bell pepper, 1/4 cup or 35 grams. Give it all a quick stir, make sure that those veggies are well incorporated into the butter. Sauté these guys over medium to high heat for roughly 10 minutes until they're soft and tender. It's a good idea to frequently stir the veggies and watch the heat. If it's too high, turn it down. You don't want to burn them. However, with that said, if you'd like to add a touch of color and brown them around the edges, you can. When the vegetables are pretty much done, drop in 2 minced cloves of garlic and cook them for roughly about 30 seconds to a minute. That takes care of the first step of the process. Remove the veggies and the garlic from the pan, put them to the side. They'll be added back to the gravy a little later. Before we move on to the next step, I wanted to briefly remind you that the Sauce and Gravy channel cookbook, Sauces Made Simply, will be out shortly. It'll have 70 of the top Sauce and Gravy channel recipes. Should really be a benefit, help you out in the kitchen, make your sauce making a whole lot easier. Once it is published, I'll put links in the description sections of the videos, as well as on the Sauce and Gravy channel website if you'd like to purchase a copy. Thank you in advance. Remember, it's just you, me, and the sauces. Keep whisking, y'all. Nice work. So moving forward, add 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of bacon grease and 1 tablespoon or 14 grams of unsalted butter to the same pan that you cooked the veggies in. And here's a tip for you. Don't clean that pan after you cook those veggies. There'll be a residue on the bottom of the pan. Could be a little bit, could be a lot, but whatever it is, it will add flavor to the gravy, so don't clean it. Your burner should be over medium to high heat. Melt that butter and bacon grease down. Once it's melted, add 2 tablespoons or 16 grams of all-purpose flour. For this step of the process, you're making the thickening agent. You're making a roux by mixing the oils/fats with the flour. For this recipe, we're going to shoot for a dark blonde type roux, so about a brown paper bag type color. Watch the temperature. You definitely don't want to burn the roux. Whenever the roux starts to bubble, you can turn the heat down to low to medium and cook for approximately 10 minutes until it hits that dark blonde type color. And you know what? If you'd like to make this a brown roux, you can. Just cook it a tad bit longer, maybe an hour or so. That's the beauty of making a homemade gravy. You can make it how you like it. Good job. Time to move forward with the next step. Round up those veggies and the garlic and drop them back into the pan. Cook them over medium heat for approximately 5 minutes. Make sure to give them a stir. You want to infuse their aromatic flavors as well as to warm them back up. This looks perfect. It's time to add the cooking liquid. I'm adding 1½ cups of veal stock. That's about 375 milliliters. You can also use beef stock or beef broth if you like. Here's a tip for you to keep it from lumping up. Pour a cool liquid into the hot roux. That'll keep it from lumping up every time. Mix it all together really well over medium heat. Bring it to a light simmer. Now we're going to add some additional flavor. 1/4 teaspoon of What's It sauce, everybody's favorite. To spice it up, the hot sauce of your choice. I'm using Tabasco. You can put as much or as little of this as you like. Next ingredient, 1 tablespoon of a Cajun spice mix. And check out the description section below. I have a list of all of the ingredients used for this recipe as well as for this homemade Cajun spice mix if you'd like to make it yourself. To take it over the top with the shrubbery, 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano and 1/2 teaspoon of powdered thyme. That takes care of all of the ingredients. Give it a mix. Reduce this down over low to medium heat until it's as thick as you like. Once done, give it a taste. You may need to adjust the seasoning. You can add some salt if necessary. Touch of pepper doesn't hurt. And if you need to add any more hot sauce or Cajun spice, now's the time. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Now you have a tasty homemade brown gravy. One with a little Cajun flair. Hey, thank you for watching the Sauce and Gravy channel. Hope that you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and share this recipe with your friends. Thanks again for watching, and remember, it's just you, me, and the sauces. Keep whisking, y'all.